Hi everyone! Alright, so I was just practicing my singing, okay, because my career today is to be a professional singer. Alright, do you like my singing? Do-do-do. Alright, that's about all I got. Okay, so this is my pretend microphone. You guys should have a microphone that you either made last week or that you got from Mr. Will for drama. So you guys can go and be better singers than me for this week for your career. But I got all dressed up, got my glitter shirt on and my nice vest, and got dressed up to be a professional singer. All right, so I hope you guys are thinking about your community helpers and your awesome careers for this week. So we are on Wednesday. So let's go over what we are doing for Wednesday during our Community Helpers and Careers Week. All right, for Camp Holiday in a Box. So pull out your awesome schedules. I am going to go over our younger campers right here, 5 to 12-year-olds, what you all are doing. And before I do that, don't forget to be using your visuals for this week if you guys need them. They are provided. All right. So we've done Monday, we've done Tuesday, now we're on Wednesday. And don't forget, if you didn't do any of these activities from Monday or Tuesday, of course you guys can go back and do them at your leisure, whatever fits into your family and your schedules. All right, so younger campers, you guys are checking in with us today about our schedule. And then at 11 o'clock, you are doing a craft right here, design a tool belt. So you will find that in your box. Says craft time, design a tool belt. So you all are pretending, not pretending, but you could really be like an architect or a builder today, okay? Someone who helps build, maybe a house, maybe you're building a patio, maybe you're building a new deck, I don't know, maybe you're building a closet. So I want you guys to design a tool belt today, all right, to help you build things. So you're gonna need some pictures. They should be printed and provided. Your crayons, your markers, there should be some markers in your box, some scissors. You need some, it says 2 sentence strips. I will tell you, we did not have the big long sentence strips like you use in school, but you will have these pieces of paper that are colored. So those are what you can use, and the idea is you'll put them together, okay, because they'll go around your waist. And then some tape, all right. The tape is to put the tools on your belt and to put the strips together so it will go around your belt. Okay, so I have the pictures of the tools. You guys have 2 pages of different tools that you can choose from. And then you have instructions. So the last column is provided so you guys can check off, all right, the different steps. So basically you're going to be coloring, all right, all of your tools that you want on your belt. And then you are going to be taping them onto your belt. Tape your pieces together to make the belt. Tape your tools on, and then you'll be finished. You can put your belt around your waist, and I can't wait to see what you guys look like. All right, so that's your craft for today. All right, at 12 o'clock, you guys are back to yoga. That's right there in blue, so that means that is a pre-recorded activity. That will be not live, that will be active at 12 o'clock. You guys can check that out. Am I on the right day? Right there. Check that out, Yoga with Miss Nancy. All right, you do have a live activity, so that is what is really, 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 really important today. All right, so at 1 o'clock, you are doing the meet up and activities with Miss Erica today. So if you are new to Camp Holiday in a Box for this week, this is very important because this is in pink. This is the only time that this is available for this week. So make sure that you are on there today at 1 with Miss Erica. It's lots of fun. Get to see all your friends, and we are very, very excited for this, okay? This is our last week of Camp Holiday, so I know this is going to be an awesome activity with Miss Erica for 30 minutes at 1 o'clock. All right. At 2 o'clock, you guys are doing another activity. This is your fine motor activity right here, and it's provided in your box. It is called Spelling Helper. All right, so I have that. It looks like this. And what you guys are doing is trying to spell out your different community helpers. All right, so here's an example. These are your materials you will need. The picture of 5 community helpers, the letters, your crayons or markers, whichever we want to use, glue stick, and scissors. All right, so your letters are right here. You're going to need to cut out the letters that you're going to be using. I will say if the cutting is difficult for you, campers or parents, you can also work on tracing. You can work on handwriting for this activity. Whatever skill you're really needing to focus on, you can focus on that. So if like the cutting, if these are too small, if you highlight the boxes for the camper, and then like the cutting is just too difficult, what you could do is maybe go ahead and cut it out for them and glue it on, and then they could highlight it or trace it. So just make it work for you. So for this activity, you all are going to be taking these pictures, okay, and then spelling the word over here, okay. So what we want you guys to work on is spelling it, okay. So not necessarily that you guys are getting it correct all on your own, but you could have some help with spelling. But we want to work on those fine motor skills. You can choose either the cutting, if a parent wants to highlight it and you guys trace over it with your crayon or your marker, that would be fine too. So however you guys want to adapt this activity to work. You have a chef, a vet, a doctor, a farmer, and a dentist. Okay? All right, so that should be fun, something awesome to work on. Maybe you guys can talk about those different community helpers when you're finished. All right, love to see this and how you guys can make this work for you. All right, at 3 o'clock, you guys are doing a pre-recorded activity. So go ahead and log into this link. This is Soft Skills again with Miss Nicole. So that should be a lot of fun. And then at 4 o'clock, you guys have such a busy day. Your day does not even end yet. You have sensory story time. Okay, that is with the librarian. So I went ahead and printed an activity. You guys are going to be doing, making a letter, okay, with the librarian. And I know this looks like a lot of words, very overwhelming for here, but parents, if you'll help just go through this, it's just basic instructions. You guys are going to need a paper, a pencil, an envelope, and a stamp if you wish to mail your letter. Okay, so these are some examples. You guys are going to be working on making a letter, okay? And this is exciting because this is talking about community helpers with the postman, okay? I don't know if it's called a postman, but the postal worker, okay? The person who delivers your mail, the mailman. Oh, that's it, the mailman. Sorry. They're called different things, but the mailman, or I guess you could call it a mailwoman. But these are some examples of letters. So you guys are going to be making a letter with the librarian today. All right, so this should be included in your box as well. All right, and that is it. You guys have such a long day for Wednesday. Let's look at our older campers. So this is our older campers, 17 to 21. You guys have a day that's similar, but some of your activities are different. So after your check-in at 11 o'clock, you are doing an activity, a craft that's called architect design. Now, architects are people who actually design the buildings. They don't build the buildings all the time. Sometimes they help, but they are the designers, okay? So you have something that's called architect design. It's in your box, okay? And it talks about an architect, what an architect does. Okay, so a little bit of information, since this is maybe a career that we're not as familiar with, like a dentist or somebody. Some pictures of some famous buildings and ways that people design them. Okay, here's a list of your materials and then some instructions. And in the last column, I'd like for you guys to check off your steps as you do them. Basically, you guys are going to be using your shapes. Okay, there are some different shapes, 2 pages or 3 pages of shapes that are provided, and the directions are right here. Okay, so it says you will be making your dream house. Ooh, okay, so you guys are going to be making a dream house. Use the shapes, and you're going to be using, there's a bag of buttons and sequins, okay, and you're going to design on a piece of paper just the most awesome house you guys can ever think of. Okay, use as many shapes as you guys want. And you guys can glue them down, you can tape them down, however you guys want to do that, okay? So these are some pictures, and you can make yours look the same, you can make it look different. All right, so I can't wait to see what your dream house design looks like, okay, as an architect. You guys have yoga as well, so check into that. That is a pre-recorded link. That will be at 12 o'clock with Miss Nancy. And then at 1 o'clock, you guys are doing a skill building activity. So this is provided in your box. It is called Write a Letter. All right, so it looks like this. So you guys are working on being a mailman as well. Okay, so this is pretty ironic that it's on the same day, but your activity is a little bit different. Okay, so you guys are going to be a mailman. Okay, or I labeled this as a postal service worker. It's also called a mailman. So this community helper works hard to make sure everyone receives their mail, and you can receive a letter or a package. So we're going to work on the letter part today. So you guys should have an envelope and a stamp. So we're actually going to mail these, okay? Hopefully you guys maybe have mailed something before, but this activity is going to work on your handwriting, your communication, what you guys want to actually say to a friend. All right, so the directions, you're going to write about summer. That's what it says. You're going to write about summer to a friend. So pick somebody to write with. Ask a guardian or a parent to help you. You need their address, okay? Make sure you put the address on the envelope and put the stamp on. And yeah, you guys are going to write. So this is what is provided, and there should be one more page, and I may have stapled it to the wrong activity. It's right here. Okay, there should be one more page. And this is your outline for your letter, so about my summer. So you can use this outline. If this is not what you guys like, if you just want to write your own letter on a piece of paper, that's fine. But go ahead and fill this out. Write your answers down. This is just to help you. And stick it in your envelope and mail it to a friend. Okay, so this is an awesome career that you guys get to check out today. All right. You get to also have reading today at 2:30. So this is on your schedule, right? Right here in the yellow at 2:30. You guys have a very busy afternoon. So this is provided in your box. So it looks like this. You guys are going to be reading a story called Career Day. And this isn't necessarily a story. It's more of an informational text. So this is to provide you guys information about different careers. All right, so you will just need the story, the activity sheet, and something to write with. There should be a pen or a pencil, or if you guys want, a marker to write with. So the directions say read the story about different careers and complete the sheet. And be ready to share. Maybe you want to share with a friend. Maybe you want to share with a parent, or share when you guys come to the showcase. Share with us when you see your counselors. Share with us about what you wrote about, your favorite career. Okay? So this is your story, Career Day. So it just gives basic information. So make sure you read this. Okay? And then it talks about some common careers you may see in the community. Okay? Probably a singer is not a common career, but you know, somebody can dream. I would like to be a singer one day. That would be awesome. All right, here's your activity sheet, just talking about your particular career. So what is your dream career? Okay, see if you guys can write about your dream career. All right, you guys go straight into activity, a pre-recorded activity right after that at 3 o'clock. That will be up. That is Soft Skills with Miss Faith again. So an awesome activity. Make sure you check that out with Miss Faith at 3 o'clock. And then you also have a librarian coming to record for you guys another activity for this week. Okay, so story time with the librarian right there. I got to see at 4 o'clock. Okay, so make sure you check that out. And then you guys will be done for the day. Okay, so a lot of activities, very, very full schedule for Wednesday. Let us know if you guys have any questions. I will continue to practice my singing with my awesome spoon. If you guys want to check out some different careers today, let us know maybe on our camp page what's your favorite. Post your pictures, and we will see you guys later. Okay, bye.